We had a question asked on lockergnome.net this time. Sometimes we pick up questions from Twitter. If you at Chris Pirillo somewhere in your tweet or at lockergnome, we may pick it up. Sometimes we answer questions from facebook.com/Chris Pirillo. But this one, lockergnome.net, is tech meant to break? This is kind of a variation on the theme of planned obsolescence. If you've heard that phrase before at all. You know, the idea is that you develop a product to work well enough for the next couple of years, but not forever, so that in the next couple of years you can release an upgrade and then people will buy the upgrade. Apple is the master at planned obsolescence. Although I got to tell you, I've had a few Apple products that could be upgraded, but haven't been upgraded in 5-6 years. Pretty nifty. Either way, so today I was installing some new speakers in my bedroom and master bath. And we did the video, if you hadn't already seen that. Didn't really show the installation part. That was a little messy, and I hate messes. There was insulation all over the place. So I thought that by replacing the speakers, we would kind of get around an issue. We thought there was potentially a short based in one of the speakers specifically in the bathroom. Well, I connected everything. Everything worked just fine. And I was painting the speakers in the bathroom, and suddenly, click, and the audio just died. There was no more audio. And this had been happening beforehand. I thought, well, these are new speakers. That's odd. So I go out to the bedroom where the receiver is, the audio receiver, and I see smoke emanating from the machine. Apparently, once the smoke escapes, it no longer works. I mean, the smoke works fine. The product itself, not so much. But then I started thinking, I've had that receiver for probably 5-6 years. And apparently I pushed it too far. I mean, the music I listen to is just that good. Who knew? Either way, I need a new receiver, apparently. I could, of course, pay to get that receiver repaired. But by the time I sink in enough money to get that receiver repaired, it could return to me, and the same problem could happen. Another problem could happen. It would probably be just as good to buy a new receiver. The receiver that I have right now doesn't even have HDMI ports. That's how old it is. No HDMI. That's like ancient. So I guess I'm ready to upgrade. So that's the thing, right? You know, I could hold on to my products. You could hold on to your products forever. But there comes a time when you just gotta let go. I mean, there's some products that stand the test of time, right? Musical instruments, specifically the digital kind. They likely don't need to be upgraded constantly. Digital cameras should be upgraded on a very regular basis. I wouldn't say annually. I would say possibly every 2 years. Because usually things get better, smaller, faster, clearer. You know, this is a thing that I count on every year, a new iPhone. Or phone, in general. Okay, because at some point I may not use an iPhone. Just right now I do. I'm chomping at the bit for the next iPhone. Because I know that it's going to have features that I would like. New features. It's going to be faster. Guaranteed. It's always happened. Every iteration, it's gotten better. And so I don't think that tech was designed to go out of functionality, so to speak, immediately. But it's getting to the point where it's just as affordable when you break something or something's no longer working. It's just as affordable for you to buy something new than it is for you to repair it. And it wasn't always that way in the past. I think computers are a different story. Computers, I wouldn't say that, if something blows, then you go out and get a new one. No, not unless it's really on its last leg. I mean, you could check the component, make sure that the component that had gone to the wayside can be replaced. That's the beauty of computers. But certain things like an audio receiver, I guess it was also a video, just kind of like amplifier, receiver, audio, video unit thing. Well, I'm looking at the chat room like they can help me. There's smoke coming from the chat room too. But it's not the kind that we can talk about in video. It's 4:20 in the morning, in case you were wondering. Either way, that's my perspective. I think sometimes it's just as easy to basically replace it than it is to repair it. So it wasn't made to break necessarily. At least good products weren't. Some products just break because they suck. That tech was meant to break because they figured that you'd buy a new one. Well, we're kind of on to you. We like reading reviews of products before we buy them. Apparently not me with the receiver. It was Yamaha. I mean, I thought it was good, and it lasted me 6 years. Is that average, by the way, for a audio receiver? 6 years or so? I won't really miss it. I didn't cry when it was smoking or anything. I was rather upset because I have a strict no smoking policy in the home office. Because it gets everywhere and can't get it out of your clothes. What do you think? Was tech made to break? Whatever the hell that question means. I gave my interpretation. And that was my interpretive answer. I could have given an interpretive dance. But I didn't. At Chris Pirillo on Twitter, Facebook.com/Chris Pirillo, Chris.Pirillo.com, EmpireAvenue.com/Pirillo, LockerGnome.com, LockerGnome.net, Coupons.LockerGnome.com for now, because we're going to be changing the domain. I actually registered CouponDealPromos.com. Can you believe it wasn't taken? I used the go.tagjag.com/GoDaddy link for that. Save some money. A couple bucks. And I can buy some gum to cover up the smell that I inhaled. I only inhaled. That was it. I hovered over the amplifier. The smoke was coming up. I inhaled. Was not a willing participant of the smoking amplifier, receiver, audio, video thing. I'm getting kind of hungry though. Now that you mention it. You did mention it, didn't you? Well, while I go get a snack, why don't you hang out in the chat room? We got a live video feed. The chat room's integrated, so you can see your name up in lights and go, "Hi, Mom!" Even though we really don't care. I mean, we do care about you stopping by, because they're geeking out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.